Hey guys, welcome back to the Laid Back Homestead. Today is one of those real quick homestead update videos, kind of behind the scenes days, nothing fancy. We're moving our old chicken coop that was at my mom's place and hauling it over to the new property. Plus, we're going to have loads of manure being delivered, and we're constantly adding on to our fruit tree orchard. So just lots of little steps forward, but they all add up. So let's get into it. This coop was built by my husband back in 2016 and served at the time as both a coop and a run for our 5 hens. Unfortunately, they have been gone for many years now, and we decided we want to take this over and build it out much bigger on our new property. So the first step is trying to get it where it needs to be, and after sitting for so long, a lot of the wood is rotten, and this ended up taking more effort than we originally thought it would. Now, here we are back at the homestead property getting gravel delivered for the driveway. The ground out here stays wet and it loves to hold water, so it's way too easy to get stuck. We've actually already done that. We needed at least a small driveway just to make working on the property a little easier. Now that the gravel's in, we're moving on to marking out where our circular driveway will go. I know I've mentioned this before, but my husband is acting as the contractor over our build, and this is all brand new territory for both of us. We already came out and marked where the house will sit, and you can kind of see that red clay in the background. This part requires way more math than I'm qualified for, so I just make sure I'm holding the tape measure where I'm told to. This is my job. Just make sure that doesn't lift up. That was violent. So it's a new day, and after looking over the chicken coop a little closer, we realized it definitely wasn't ready for travel. So my husband grabbed some supplies and he and my brother reinforced the whole thing. I'll be honest, I was pretty skeptical about moving this coop. We had to get it across the causeway, which is a 24-mile bridge suspended over Lake Pontchartrain, and I just knew it was going to fall apart on the way. But spoiler alert, it made it across just fine.
Oh, well, you broke apart over here. Yeah, the whole bottom's breaking apart.
Well, this ought to be fun on the causeway.
It's just rotten.
You think it'll hold for the drive?
Yeah.
It took some maneuvering, but slowly and steadily they got it onto the trailer. Getting it off of the trailer at our homestead property was actually much easier. My husband just secured the back end of the coop to a couple of trees and then drove his truck and the trailer out from underneath the chicken coop, leaving it in its place. And that's how you drop a chicken coop. One of our ranger friends had some aged cow and horse manure that he graciously gave us to help get our garden area started. The plan is to lightly till this in along with some cardboard and a few other compost materials, and then just let it sit over the winter. By the time spring rolls around, it should be broken down and ready for planting. At least that's the plan. What is it? What animal digs that deep? Oh, wow. I don't know what I do.
Look at him. Oh my god. Wow.
What animal goes down that deep? It's gonna jump out at me. So the plan is in the spring to grow corn, melons, and them giant pumpkins out here. At this point, we really can't seem to pass a fruit tree without bringing it home with us. So naturally, more holes have to be dug. Luckily, my husband has become a total pro with the auger, so this part goes a lot faster now. Also, I don't know if it's just local to where I am, but the fruit trees are all 50% off or close to it in the fall. Normally, we're used to planting in early spring and paying full price, but at least from what I've experienced this go round, the best time for us to buy fruit trees looks to be in the late fall. So the newest additions to the orchard are an Anna apple. We also have the Ein Shimmer apple and an American pawpaw tree. Now, I've never grown pawpaws before. I hear they grow well here, but I've not actually grown them. I also read that you need 2 varieties in order for it to set fruit, and all we could find was the one variety. So if you have any experience with growing pawpaws, please let me know. Do I need to be sourcing a second tree or a second variety? Well guys, thanks for hanging out with us. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're into homesteading and gardening content, I encourage you to subscribe. And until next time, stay blessed.